Thank you. I'm sitting here with Nicke.
Excellent
Hello.
stuff. Hello. So let's start recording this interview. Times are going here, and we all have stuff to do, and I'm sure you guys are really busy with interviews all day long.
A little bit.
A little bit. I figure.
Yeah, we're busy in general with the release coming up. So
Well, that's
it's
good.
a lot of office work for Lucifer.
Do you find office work gets even more, more on demand that it's ever been, because you guys are musicians and you guys have to do more office work in a sense? It's not fun.
Exactly, stuff that's not music or creative. Especially since we do everything ourselves for Lucifer.
Now, one thing I can say is you guys are totally unique and original. You guys, when the music videos come out, the audio sound quality is totally Lucifer. You guys, when you go to the studio to make this new album, Lucifer II, do you guys tend to take a lot of time to dial into that tone, to make sure it is actually what you guys are?
Actually, I would say it's the opposite.
Really?
I mean, we did this album in my studio, and I would say it took about 3 minutes to come up with a snare sound. It's like we have a preference sonically that we don't really think about. We think more about the song.
But maybe it's also because you're very experienced in the studio, so we
Well,
both kind of know what we want. So
yeah, maybe it's because I'm more experienced in knowing what I want.
yeah,
And even if it would take me a long time to get some kind of sonics that we didn't want. That would take me a long time. but I think that we're all on the same page there. So we didn't discuss that much.
the thing is, the album it wasn't recorded all in one go, but if you would take all the time into one pile, it would add up maybe to 10 days of recording.
Wow. Well, let's just say what you guys do in the studio sounds great and it delivers. I mean, some of you guys are producers, I imagine.
Well, we did produce the album, so
Yeah.
in that sense, I guess. Yeah.
So in that sense, it makes you like part of the greats, like Fleming Rasmussen, Metallica. They produce their own stuff, and you guys are doing your tones.
Yeah, I suppose. I never thought about it that way, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, how they should sound and how they should look and everything.
Let's see your music videos. It's totally you guys. You make it your own. It's unique. How much hours in a day do you spend in making music videos?
Not much. They were both done pretty quick. The Dreamer video was 2
2 hours?
like 2 hours with a horse, and then we filmed like maybe 2 hours like in the very early morning in a cemetery. The sun doesn't go down, so we had to leave for the shoot at 2 a.m. The sun doesn't go down here and up in Sweden, so it looks like it's daytime, but it's really like super early in the AM hours. And the California Sun video we shot in a day, like within a few hours, but of course there's like this collage stuff on that green screen, and that we just did with our phones, most of it, like on a trip in LA and on another walk through a cemetery in Stockholm. So there wasn't, we actually don't have so much time for that.
That means you guys are super creative if you guys can take stuff, on cell phones, because back in the day it was lots of money to make a music video.
Yeah.
Times have changed.
Yeah. There are no money anymore.
Now, since there is no more money, because we all kind of see that in the music industry, you guys must really enjoy what you guys do.
Totally.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah, as a career, not such a good move, but for your soul, yes.
Yeah, best thing ever.
That's very well said. Importance for a logo. let's say a logo like Lucifer, and for a band name like that, how important is it for the image of the band and to people?
Very important, because I mean, a logo is important to any of the bands that we love, and like I said before, we are suckers for anything, not only audio but visual. So I think everything, not only the logo, but like every font that you use in a layout for like an album or poster or a shirt or whatever, but also like how a band dresses. I think every little detail is something that has to be thought out.
Because people recognize the stamp that you guys put on it.
Yeah, I guess a band is a little bit like a brand, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, two of my favorite bands, Kiss and the Ramones, they have their stamp, to say the least.
They're pretty well stamped themselves.
Yeah, and it works, and that's how I like it. I don't think either of us wants only the music. I mean, if you buy a book and it's got two different covers, you will buy the one that has the cooler looking cover, I guess.
Absolutely. And let's say finding the ideas and the source of your energy in the studio and writing songs, where does that all come about?
Good question. I have no idea.
The energy and the sources you guys achieve to make your music.
I think it's just enjoying life and enjoying music a lot. We live out here kind of in the countryside overlooking the sea, and when we're not busy, then we just listen to a lot of records, or we talk about music, good food, enjoying like a good glass of wine, having like good conversations with peers, like other musicians and so on. So I think creativity needs some sort of playground.
Well, that answers the questions. I've been listening to you guys for a few years now, and every time I see you guys have a new video, I make sure it's cranked and promoted, and just keep up the good work.
Thank you so much. That's really nice.
No, I gotta get going now, but I wish you all the luck and success you guys can ever achieve, because you guys deserve it.
That's really kind of you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks a lot. It was really nice talking to you.
Well, hopefully in the future we talk again. And
yeah, if you ever see us on tour in America, tap us on the shoulder, okay?
Absolutely. Well, you guys have a great day, and talk to you again in the future.
Yeah, you too.
You too.
Very welcome. Thank you.
It's early over there where you are. It's like 7 a.m. Jesus, have a great day.
It is early. Good day.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.